Now, I don't know if this Darius Garland for James Harden trade is going to happen. But Chris Haynes, and I'm not a big fan of Chris Haynes, but he's a pretty good NBA insider. He said talks are ramping up. And it's like, wow, like this is just insane because the Clippers have been winning lately. Darius has been out with a toe injury, which is concerning being a Cavs fan. Yeah, if they make this swap, basically the Clippers are trading for youth because Darius is only 26 and the Cavs are trading for age because I think Harden's 36. The difference is Harden is actually healthier than Darius. Darius, I am a fan of Darius Garland. He's a great player. He's like a mini Kyrie in some ways without the handles, but he's really productive when he's healthy. The thing is about Darius is he is slight. Where Kyrie Irving is a small guard, but he's a little husky, Darius is a slight player, and it's been unnerving the past couple of seasons because he's had a toe injury on the one foot, and now he got another toe injury on the other foot. And once you start having toe injuries, no matter what sport you're in, sometimes it doesn't get better. And given that that size-wise, I don't think he's ever going to get any bigger. That's concerning. And even if they trade him to the Clippers, I'm concerned about his health long term. Now, bringing back Harden, man, listen, that guy, I can't remember the last time Harden was in shape. But that dude is still averaging like 25 points a game and 8 assists. And that's great for Donovan Mitchell. Like, Donovan Mitchell is great, man. But Donovan Mitchell, now he can look at James like, hey, man, now I don't have to average 30 points a game or 28 points a game. Like, some nights you can take it, I'll put up 21. You can put up like 28. And plus, Harden gives you more size. I think Harden is like 6'5", and Darius is like 6'2". So, I mean, it helps there. And again, it's the aggressiveness. The Cavs have a bunch of nice guys, and that was the one that failed them in the playoffs last year. And again, Evan Mobley is great, but he's never going to be Tim Duncan. Like, Tim Duncan was a nice guy, but there was a toughness to Tim Duncan, and I just don't think Evan has that. And that's not Evan's fault. He is who he is. He's a very productive player. He's a nice guy, but he'll never be that number 2 scorer consistently for Donovan Mitchell. And I think Donovan sometimes wants Evan to be that guy, but Evan's never going to be that guy. It's like Chet over at OKC. If he was just the offense, I don't think OKC would be as successful. But they got Shea. And because of Shea, Chet is making all that money because Chet doesn't have to carry the team. And I think that's where Evan Mobley is. If you have a Harden or whoever, you have a Harden and a Mitchell, then Evan doesn't feel that pressure of being like the number 2 scorer because I don't think he'll ever be aggressive enough to be a number 2 scorer. They brought in Dennis Schröder. He's surly, but he gives them scoring off the bench. And then you have Ellis. And Ellis, also from the Kings, he gives them like a defensive stopper that they haven't had since Isaac Okoro. So in a lot of ways, the Cavs are just changing the team mid-flight. Because if you look at the East, it's still winnable for the Cavs. Like, it really, like, you have Detroit. They're playing really well, and you still have the Knicks. Philadelphia's okay, but really it seems like it's the Knicks and Detroit. And if I'm Cleveland, if you're trying to make the finals, you have to start making these moves. And again, I don't know if this trade is going down. It might be called off. They might do something different. I don't know. But as a Cavs fan, it's a good trade. Now I know that James Harden has a way of playing himself out of cities. When he gets there, he's happy, and then he gets disgruntled. So, but if this is like a short-term rental, because I think he has some type of clause in his contract where I think James wants another contract, like a 2-year contract for like $80 million, like 2 years for $80 million. I don't know if the Cavs want to do that, but maybe they will. I don't know. But yeah, you have good James Harden for a couple of years, and then it all goes to hell. So if you're the Cavs, it's like, you know what? We'll take like a year and a half of good James Harden and then ship him off later. So yeah, so if I'm the Cavs, I'm going to have to make this move. Hate to see Darius Garland go. But they got too many nice guys, and they need to shake it up. And the East is still pretty winnable because I don't know how good Detroit's going to be in the playoffs. They're playing good. They're playing great right now, but how far will they go? I don't know. And if the playoffs was today and the Cavs were in the playoffs, I feel like they will actually get bounced in the first round if they keep this team as is. So they're going to have to shake it up. So what do you guys think? If you're a Cavs fan, How do you feel about James Harden maybe coming to the Cavs? And if you're a Clippers fan, how do you feel about James Harden leaving and then picking up a Darius Garland who might be more injury prone than you think?